Good evening, Noswaith the Croizo. Welcome back to the channel. Here we are back on Empires and Puzzles. Various things going on. As you can see, my houses are full, but I haven't got enough food to put anyone on. Oh no, I can put one hero. I want one hero on to train, I believe. My Hero Academy is sitting over here somewhere. That's ready for one day away. My other training camps for my lower level heroes are sitting there with hundreds of troops sitting inside them. 716 in that one. I must get around to collecting them and promoting someone. 326 and 496. So yeah, over 1,000 in total. So I probably should promote some of my heroes. Just trying to get some sort of enthusiasm together to do that. It's a bit one of those sort of fiddly, not fiddly, just time-consuming tasks, which is not very enjoyable. It is one sort of pet peeve of mine with this game compared to Puzzle Combat, is that you can only select 10 people to train each hero with, whereas on Puzzle Combat you can select as many food heroes as you like, which makes it a lot quicker. Anyway, that aside, we are here today for the last level of the Ninja Tower. Now, I have done a different video on the Ninja Tower where I went through what do we call it, the early levels, and sort of trying to survive and dodging the Oni curses, the Oni splat heads, wherein which sort of tend to rely on speed. I tended to go with mono-coloured teams, quite a few battle items, particularly tornadoes or hurricanes, just to mess the board up and try and dodge those Oni curses as much as you can. The last sort of few floors, you worry less about, or what I would suggest you need to worry less about the Oni curses, because you're less likely to need all of the heroes as you carry on towards the very, very tip of the tower. So here we are on the top floor. As you can see, the team, I'm facing off against greens, purples, and one blue. So I'm not going to go purple, that's for sure. I might, yeah, I'm going to go for an all-red team. So I am going to have, let's not put Elena there. All red is my favourite speed colour. So I'm going to have little Red Hood is my healer. Now, I would normally probably have had Mother North at this point, but unfortunately she did get cursed, so I lost her. So I have lost a few heroes, and it does help I've got some quite sort of reasonably deep benches as well. So then I'm going to go for my two sort of key red heroes to unite everything, which is Wilbur and Guardian Falcon, for their speed. Elena in the middle, and then I will have... I did have a Bold Tusk, and unfortunately he's been cursed as well, so I haven't got any other... Could do with one more red 4-star healer, really, so maybe worth leveling up another Bold Tusk, perhaps. I don't know. Anyway, so for this, I'm going to go for I'm going to go for Aslar on this one. I could see he could be very good tied with Wilbur and Guardian Falcon, although he does have slow mana, which always annoys me. Anyway, never mind. So here we go. So it's my only ninja troops are on this team as well. So battle items wise, I've got some mana flasks. I'm going to swap them just for major mana flasks, just because this is the last one. I've got some bomb attacks, which I'm going to swap for dragon attacks, because this is the last one. Antidotes. I'm going to risk not taking antidotes. I'm going to take a couple of tornadoes. There we go. So I've got my sort of best battle items, hopefully, fingers crossed. So here we go. So 3 attempts, although I probably won't get 3. So like I say, I'm not really worried about the Oni curses now, because I have literally nothing to lose if I do get Oni cursed. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's a nice start anyway. Not quite enough to get any mana ready. I will get rid of this Oni curse anyway, but there we are. Like I say, I can largely ignore them now. They're not that relevant. Although, you know, at the same time, I'm still getting rid of them, which is strange. Psychological. So that one's not easy to get rid of, so I'm just going to ignore it for now. Worst case scenario, I won't be able to use Guardian Falcon on the next level, which doesn't really concern me. Not going to actually activate their special skill this time. If I was going for absolutely the fastest speed I possibly could, I would. but I would rather save their skill for the next level. Elena's less fussed about. I know she does hit everyone, but for me, one of the biggest things about her is the counterattack. How much health has this guy got left? He's kind of got too much left. There we are. The minions have killed him, which is handy. Good old minions. So then now I will use Wilbur, Falcon, Aslar. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Not like I say, there is. I can see there's a. Will you get rid of this blue one because it actually sets up the red, the next red move fairly nicely. Keeping a vague eye on the health, it's which is why, as I mentioned, I took Red Hood. I do prefer a direct healer myself. I prefer would normally go with Bold Tusk, but he didn't make it this far. Moving on to wave 3, you can see the speed is sort of reasonably quick. Again, let's get Red Hood fired up there. Don't want to go too mad here with some of the available sort of tiles. Just clearing a bit of a space. Let's get rid of a little fella over there. Sets me up. Oop, that one's exploded. That's okay. Oh yeah, like I say, it doesn't matter who's been cursed. A couple of my heroes are cursed out of it now. Like I say, it doesn't matter too much. Getting on towards the final boss wave now. I will use Elena here just to speed this along. I'm not going to use any other hero skills right now, although I would actually saying that I probably will use Red Hood. Right then, there we go. Oh, there we are. The minions have killed him off. So the minions are very, very useful in this. So I don't need to use my. In fact, I don't need to use a lot of the special items I've got with me. Being as I've got all the red down things, I'm going to use my my 2 scrolls of alteration. Boom, 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 boom. Tons of red tiles going off, and then a nice 5 in a row helped along there by the alteration scroll. Get to hit them again. Bomb, 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 bomb. And again with the red gem, and you can see the speed here is, there we go, pretty powerful boss attack with the combination Wilbur, Falcon, and then chucking in the 2 scrolls of alteration, and boom, it is all done. And the beauty of scrolls of alteration from my point of view is that you need food and iron, because I'm very often short of iron if I'm doing lots of battle items. What? How are you here? No one was really supposed to reach the top. Well, there's quite a lot of players made it to the top there, Sub-Zero, but here you are, despite all the odds being stacked against you. You have our utmost respect. I should hope so too. There we are, and I get to open this chest, which contains nothing terribly exciting. Ooh, bits. Miracle scrolls. Put them on the pile. Tornado. That makes up for the 400 or odd I've used. No, I'm only joking, of course, but I've used probably 20, 30 odd tornadoes, so still ended up slightly down there. There we go, and that's it. There we are. So I'm at the top. I'm obviously 2,827th. Well, that's not too bad. I can live with that. 2,827th. So if I stay where I am now. Why am I looking way too high? Top 5,000. So there we are. So that gets me 50 of each of the class emblems, which is a it's pretty good really. I must admit I've probably got quite a lot stored away, which I should actually get around to doing. One evening, what I need to do is sit down in front of something on the TV and just sort of sit down and really try and upgrade as many heroes as I can, because I've got a lot that could be promoted. It's just getting around to it. Anyway, there we go. So that's successful. That went pretty well. I don't know why I'm bringing up the group chat. I'll talk to everyone in a moment. No need to see that. But there we are. That, like I say, that works. It's a nice technique to sort of get through at the end. And even, the bosses are very, very tough. And I find those 2 scroll of alterations really, really made the difference there. Brought it home. Very, very nicely. Scroll alterations are really good, and I would recommend them very highly actually on Ninja Tower. especially towards the top where you can only take like 2 of each battle item. The bosses get very, very powerful towards the top if they get to use their attacks, but defensively they aren't that awful. Their tile damage can really finish them off quite quickly, but you need to sort of set it up so you help yourself to get that tile damage. Which is what I went for there. Anyway, so as with all of my videos, which are slightly rambling and everything else, I do hope there was something useful there for everyone. Please do remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, may death come swiftly to your enemies. Take care of yourselves and all the best. This is Farmer Ben saying Nostar, good night, goodbye, or Hoil var, bye for now. Right, let's stop.